Hey everybody, welcome back to the Scentitar. Are you ready for a fragrance discussion? Let's get into it. Guys, before I start, I want to thank you for being here. It's a pleasure to have you. It's wonderful to see you. Thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Let me know if you like me all cleaned up. Got a haircut, got clean shaved. Does it look nice? Does it not? Well, let's get to the real video, guys. What you're all here for. This fragrance discussion. Projection, longevity, what are those things? Why do they matter? Guys, in the fragrance world, we often use those words to signify very important things. Whenever you spray a fragrance, it has a longevity, meaning that in the life of the fragrance, it's going to last a certain amount of time. It might be 4 hours, it might be 6, it might be 8, it might be more than that and be a serious performer. Guys, there's different fragrances for different occasions. Some fragrances you might only want them to last 4 hours because you're going to be closer to people. Sometimes you might want 6. Those are fragrances for the most part that are good for just about any occasion. You know, out and about, around people, or you know, social situations. Fragrances with 8 hours are better, you know, for situations where you really want to get noticed and are really going to get you a lot of attention. And why do we say that? Why would I say that? It's because when you get a fragrance, the more longevity you have, the more of an opening the fragrance is going to have. This opening, this beginning to the fragrance, is what we often call the projection. The projection of the fragrance is a shorter span of the total time of the fragrance. So let's say we're talking about a 4-hour fragrance. That fragrance might only have 30 minutes of real noticeable projection before it becomes softer. That top note, the beginning of the fragrance, is just not good. It's going to last for that amount of time. Now, guys, there is a big difference between, I guess, different fragrances. Different fragrances have different compositions, and that's one thing that's wonderful about fragrances. Different fragrances are going to have more of an opening or less of an opening, so that their composition can simply affect that. But if you wanted to do the math, if you wanted to think about things that way, especially if you love to reapply, and you're really looking to get noticed and always turn heads, maybe if this is something you really want to get compliments, you know, something you want to do to really get good compliments, is that you can do the math, and your fragrance is really going to have projection for 1 out of 6 hours. So if you did the math, an 8-hour fragrance might have an hour and a half or so projection. A 6-hour fragrance, of course, might have about an hour or so. And if you have a fragrance that's 3 or 4 hours long, it's only going to have about 30 minutes or so projection. So I hope this is simple enough. I hope this is making sense. It's an interesting topic. It's a topic that's mentioned here and there by different reviewers because it's very important. It's important that we know how our fragrance acts, how it comes across, so we do get noticed, so we do, you know, if we're going for compliments or being attractive, or even if we're just wearing it for ourselves, it's important to know how our fragrance is going to come across and affect other people. And of course, how we might smell to ourselves for the amount of time. So I guess for a quick example, because I felt like I should mention a fragrance, at least one fragrance in a fragrance review. This is Ferragamo F Black. I've been mentioning in my videos. It's kind of a soft fabric softener kind of fragrance. So it's still soft and comforting in a way. It feels a little bit blue, but overall you just get like a spicy feel. It's very nice. It's not the most natural, but this fragrance lasts about 7 hours or so on most people, 8 hours maybe on some. maybe if your skin chemistry isn't right for it, maybe about 6. So you're going to get at least about a 45 minutes or at least about an hour of projection from a fragrance like this. So hopefully that gives you some reference. So guys, let's get a discussion started. Do you think that these fragrance talks are, are they exciting? Do they help educate you? Does this matter? So I would love to know your opinion. I would love to know your thoughts. I know this is not something for perhaps the casual fragrance person and just the everyday person. They just want to know about a good fragrance, buy it, have a great day. But it is nice to know how your fragrance is going to perform. Let me know if I should talk more about that in my videos in the future. So stay tuned for more. It's a pleasure to have you here and see you here at the Scentitar channel. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.